Hi, everyone. I am Linda Welbrock, the founder and CEO of Leading Women Entrepreneurs and the Force for Change Awards here in New Jersey. Our mission is to create a sustainable environment of leaders that showcases their attributes and contributions. And we have a remarkable honoree with us today who has been giving back to her community in various ways. I would love to introduce Caroline Sayan, the president of Dress for Success of Northern New Jersey. Welcome, Caroline.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you for having me. I'm so honored to be here.
Absolutely. So congratulations on your award. And let's start with your background. How did you first get involved in women's leadership?
It's a long short story because we don't have a lot of time, but it started early in my career. I work in the art auction business, and it was kind of an inflection point in my career, my life path, the work environment, and technology. When I started being asked more and more how to keep women retained in the workforce. I was a young mother. And I worked very closely on a task force within my own company, which was male dominated at the top, which is not an uncommon structure for most organizations. And we came forward with a lot of what seems to be basic items that women needed to be able to come back into the workforce and be successful. But it quickly became apparent to me at that young age that for me as an individual and as a mother and as a woman who wanted a large career and in a generation that was kind of carving that path, that I needed to really invest in not only myself, but the community of women that I was working for with my organization. So I started our Women's Leadership Network at Christie's Auction House 15 years ago, and I worked internationally with our Europe and Asia offices to really build a platform, community, and space where women could be open about their needs, share stories around their challenges, and really feel that they had a community to relate and to be successful in.
Great. Your background is so interesting, and you have definitely had a lot of, experience in this executive roles. And I know you've now translated that into the nonprofit space. So tell us a little bit about what Dress for Success is and what you hope to provide in the state of New Jersey.
Dress for Success is an incredible organization. It's a name many people know. It's been around since the late 90s when it was created. And our organization, in particular in Northern New Jersey, 10 counties, has really been focusing on helping women find professional and personal success and financial independence. And that means a lot. That could be a variety of things that we're providing. Most people know us for our suiting, and that is kind of the history that we've grown up from. And it's a core part of what we're doing. But we're also including other things into that. And a lot of it, the pandemic taught us around virtual reach and being able to offer we have 3 different kind of core classes of Steps to Success, which is a boot camp to help women either get employed or hire employed. Bridges to Success, which is further development and personal development, and our Professional Women's Group, which is a networking community. And these are all provided for free, and these are all incredibly powerful programs that help women continue to develop their own power and confidence in being able to push themselves forward into their career path.
So important to have the whole, yes, you need to look good. That is your first impression, yeah. But without the real full circle skills, it's hard to get to where your ultimate position could be. So thank you for your work around that. This past year has been incredibly challenging for everyone. How has the pandemic affected your organization in general, and what do you think women will need after this? Have things changed?
I think the outcome and the larger impression of what the pandemic is going to do for the work environment is still something we're navigating. You see it on the news every day. However, the one major thing that we talk about constantly that the pandemic did unveil for us, and it's not a surprise to women, is that the women are the backbone of the economy and workforce within America. Now, whether that's childcare, whether that's home care, and whether that's traditional work. we were covering all of those bases. And as we now see, it was quite a fragile space. And once school closed down or childcare closed down, it became a real push point for women and a breaking point. And we saw women leaving the workforce in large numbers. So for us at Dress for Success, we're incredibly focused on how to bring women back, how to address not only getting them work ready and skill set ready, but a lot of mental health support that we've done, as well as networking, because most jobs are found at this time through those kind of networks and getting out of that kind of job system. We also learned a tremendous amount around the virtual side of it, and we were able to increase our numbers and our reach fundamentally by pushing, and our team at Dress for Success did an incredible job by pushing our programming that I talked about before virtually. And it has been able to allow us to access so many more women. So us moving forward is really trying to find that blend of what are the right skills, what do women need to be prepared, what are the industries that are opening up for us, how do we move forward in a virtual hybrid so we can still reach all of those women, but also meet in person, and challenging ourselves every day about staying relevant and on point to service our clients the best we can.
Yeah, I think that hybrid model is going to really kind of change the access for everyone. And
Yeah.
we never give up this in-person module that we've had forever, but I think having the accessibility is so important, and definitely a silver lining in all of this. So last question, what are some of the key things that you have learned from the women that you have met through Dress for Success?
How much time do you have? It has been one of the most powerful experiences in my life. And it spans our entire community. I want to start with our clients first and foremost, because they are just the core of what we're doing and why we're here. And the appetite for personal development, education, and empowerment that our clients wake up every day and do all the other things that they have to do. And then they show up and they are on classes at night with us. They are on the weekends. They are reaching out to us in multiple ways. And it's just been, I've had the words used by clients talking about our programs as life-changing, finding a community where they fit in and building confidence. And for me, just meeting these incredible women and seeing their perseverance every day. The other really key point for us is our volunteers. We could not do what we do without our volunteers. We have an amazing team at Dress for Success. Our executive director, Kim Iozzi, is a wonderful leader, and she has a great team that does unbelievable things on such a small staff. But we rely on our volunteers, and we have a lot of volunteers, partners, and agencies that are reaching out to us daily. And learning, what I've also learned is, and it's not just women, but it's majority women that are reaching out to us, that we have a high capacity and desire to give back to our communities. And I don't know, I didn't work with the group before the pandemic, but I just feel the pandemic has brought that home for the women that are in our community in particular. So it's been just so powerful to meet all these people, energized in their commitment, and really just the power that women create when they come together, support each other, and lift each other up is just been the biggest lesson I've learned.
Well, we can't thank you enough for your life-changing energy that you're bringing to this organization, and with your team and the community members that have volunteers. We can't wait to celebrate all of you on October 28th as a 2021 Top 25 Leading Women. And again, we can't wait to recognize the great work that you guys are doing.
Well, thank you so much, Linda, and thank you so much for this honor. It really means a lot to us.
Absolutely.